The habit of reading is powerful because you change every time you read something. Did you know that? Every single time you read something positive and powerful and inspirational, you change. And I love that because change, growth, and modification are inevitable characteristics of an effective human being. Folks, what I'd like to do now is talk about what I said I was going to talk about. I was going to give you the secret to the power of putting everything you do into success and making everything you do today a success. I mean, to learn how to make every single action you do today successful. Wow. I talked about being patient with people to help with intolerance. And I also told you how you can become instantly patient with someone. Let's say, for example, you're talking with a person on your mobile or whatever, and you're trying to help that person and they either aren't understanding what you're saying. And by the way, a lot of times when people don't understand, in fact, almost all the time when they don't understand what you're saying, it's because you're not explaining it in a fashion that will help them to understand. Always look back at you. When somebody is not performing or doing or thinking the way you are, and you are using your influence to help them, and you know, the way to instantly change becoming patient versus impatient with someone is to do exactly what I just did. You drop the tone of your voice and you speak in a light, loving voice, and you can do that instantly. And you know what that does? It takes your mindset. It's like taking waves in an ocean that are crashing and then just calming them down. And that's in your mind. So you try that the next time you become impatient with someone, and just lower your voice, lower your tone, and speak in a light, loving voice. You know what that'll do? That'll help you to think of the way to explain yourself in a fashion that person will understand. You don't understand me is not the correct statement. I'm not explaining this well enough so that your comprehension of what I'm saying makes sense. So let me change the tone of my voice and see what that does. It soothes it, doesn't it? It really does. Now, there's another thing you can do that I'm going to just talk as an aside. When you praise the act and not the person, that helps the person feel your sincerity in that compliment, right? That's what Dale Carnegie teaches in How to Win Friends and Influence People. Praise the act, not the person, in order to give the most highest form of praise. And be sincere. Don't just say, okay, let's see, I'm supposed to praise the act and not the person. So how do I do that? Okay, at first you may think that way, but what happens is your habitual way of thinking and speaking just starts to become a natural part of you. And everybody wants to be the most sincere they can when they praise somebody, right? Everybody wants that person to feel so good in that praise. Not, you did a good job. Praise something specific that they did, their action. So I just want to do that. So who wants to know how you can make every single day successful? Every single day, the more successful acts that you have over the unsuccessful ones makes your day a success. But is it possible to make every single act successful? How do you do that? With power. Oh, come on, Kevin. Power? What do you mean by power? That's a general statement, power. Be successful with power? Yeah. You put power in everything you do. Power is your service, and to make every act efficient, you have to only put power into it. Well, Kevin, you're still not telling me what power is. Okay, here it is. Here it is. You ready? Power is this. Every single act can be made strong and efficient by holding your vision, your reason for even taking that action while you're doing it, and putting all the power that you have inside of you into your faith and purpose. I hope you got that. So to make every act successful, you need to actually put all of your power. What's that? Simple. Your vision. Hold on to that. And your faith and your purpose. When you put power into it, every act, and you hold that efficientness, you hold that vision, and you put the power of faith and purpose into it. So many people use the power of their minds in one place at one time, and then they go do something else a different way in another place at another time, that same day. Sometimes even right after you did that successful act. Wow. Everybody's done it. I've been hypocritical at times. I'll admit it. When you can look at yourself and honestly assess what you do and don't do, you will become more successful. So people's acts are not successful in themselves. Too many of them are inefficient at what we do. But when you put all power into every act, no matter how commonplace, every single act will be a success. On this note, I'm going to leave you one last thought today, and it was the theme of this call that I hope came across. I want everyone to make every single action that you take today successful. And how do you do that? Well, you simply focus on your purpose and faith and your vision. And when you do that, you'll put power into everything you do today to make everything successful. So with that said, I hope everyone makes today a wonderful day, and bye for now.